Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You've got all guns blazing.
Off play action on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Nevada going quickly.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team. There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl. About 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Looking for a gap. It's Thorne. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Red pass, it's complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Rice Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Dropping back, it's Ortega. They're working that left side. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle with Santos. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Back to pass, it's Ortega. Makes the grab on the left. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Now on the option. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. He'll keep it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This Nevada offense really has it going. Power ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. The give. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
13, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They've been running it, but now the pass. That's caught. It's Cole. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Nevada going quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Right? The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Owls. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's brought down after a nice game. Nevada going quickly. Right back to the well. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive.
Definitely, and they get the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. To throw, it's Ortega. Flips it out to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On second down, looking again to throw. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. On target over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air. It's Ortega. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They keep attacking through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air on first down. He finds his man. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Peppers. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Fires to the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Keeps it going. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And they'll finish off this first half by taking a knee, and we've made it halfway through, and we are deadlocked. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these 2 programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
On the move out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together, really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So,
and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Quick release by the QB. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pulls and fired complete. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking for a man. It's Ortega. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. He's got it on the right. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. The Owls look to keep this drive humming. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Nevada going quickly.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy? Double team him, and what happens? He still wins. You think the offense is going to continue to feature this guy?
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thorne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down. They'll have it first and goal at the 6. The give on the inside. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Jumped on top of the pile.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that one.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Fast motion from the offense. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Dropping back, it's Ortega. He makes the connection.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Pulls it in. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It's complete to the right. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They move the tight end all over. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Rice! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
27, Nevada, 24.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Nevada going quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Quarterback on the keeper. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own. And a chance to take the lead in this game goes by the boards with the fumble.
They knew they had that golden opportunity right down in the red zone. We're in the second half right now, and they're not going to get that many more chances. I think just being a little bit too greedy on that play, you need to understand when the play is over. Give the defense a ton of credit for creating that fumble.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Peppers. He's loose at the 15. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the first down. He's past the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quick strike complete. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Ortega. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wolfpack! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say,
hit the afterburners, kid. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Looking downfield, it's Ortega. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Right on target this time. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Gets it out fast. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Touchdown, Owls! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's gotten the lead up to 3 late. They go 83 yards on the drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
But we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.